I know that there's a lot of chitter chatter. Everybody's talking about Lieutenant Dan. And if you don't know who Lieutenant Dan is, he's this guy that some TikToker found in a boat tied up to the Tampa Bay area, who was planning on riding out the storm, and he didn't want to evacuate. And so he's got one leg, and that's why they call him Lieutenant Dan. He's never had any military experience whatsoever. I don't know how he lost half of his leg, but anyway, they call him Lieutenant Dan, and he apparently gained like the admiration and the adoration of all of this guy's TikTok following. And he was like, no, I'm going to ride out the storm, and I'm not evacuating, and I've got this boat, and I'm going to be just fine. And so they were trying to convince this guy, listen, it's going to be really, really bad.
You're going to die.
You're going to die. It's going to be really bad. Please, please, please let us put you up in a hotel. He had a jillion offers from people to stay in their homes, to stay in different hotels. The government officials, the local government officials, were trying to get him evacuated into a shelter. He refused all of it. And for some reason, people were like, we should send him tons of money because I don't know why, because this is what our country does. And it makes me rage. I don't know why he captured the adoration of so many people, but he did. And so this guy, Terrence Concannon, is the one that started sharing the TikTok videos. Thousands of people donated to this fundraiser. It's over 40 grand right now. And then that streamer guy that interviewed Trump that we played not long ago, agreed to buy him a new boat, $100,000 boat, and was going to kick off this new live stream for him.
Yeah, he's going to get a podcast. He's the Hawk Tuah girl. He's basically Hawk Tuah.
Totally. And so there was that. And then here's the moment where Aiden Ross got this guy, the Lieutenant Dan, and told him that he was going to buy him this new boat. This is the moment that he told him about it.
We're going to be able to pay for a boat for you. We're going to get you a nice boat in the range of $50,000 to $100,000. And we're going to get you a full-time kick deal, which is a live streaming deal where you can stream your entire voyages and all your adventures. And you could have a passive income come in. And you're going to be, you're going to have a kick deal, man, a live streaming deal. So you could live stream and connect with fans all over the world, and they could really see your adventure, man.
Wow. Thank you.
It's going to be insane.
I mean that from, I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
Well, he seems like he's going to do a great job on a show. He has a lot to say, you guys. Can't wait to hear him in a live stream.
That's my dream.
So I saw on all the socials people going, oh my God, is Lieutenant Dan okay? Like, can somebody give us an update? They were all like worrying about Lieutenant Dan and pining over this guy who
he's not a lieutenant. Quit calling him a lieutenant. My God, he's not. That's stolen valor.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he never claimed to be in the military, but that's the nickname that people gave him. We also have to remind you about dogs.
Oh my gosh.
And cats. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, who's the founder of Rough Greens, we've long told you about the benefits of this green powder for dogs. It's a nutritional supplement that you can sprinkle on your dog's dry kibble that's jam-packed with all the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, probiotics, and digestive enzymes that your dog needs to live its longest, healthiest life, and to help with things like their coat shininess, their breath, their energy levels, their mobility. It's the same thing as you taking a multivitamin for yourself. Why not do the same for your dog? Because they have like just unfairly short lives as it is. So extend it to the utmost that you can. This will help. Rough Greens will help. And now, of course, there is a cat version called Meow Greens. And you can try either by visiting roughchicks.com. You can get a free Jumpstart trial bag of Rough Greens for dogs or Meow Greens for cats. That's this size. It's a lot. I mean, this is full of that health powder. And then the cat ones come in these already predetermined individual packets, which are super, super handy. So you can get a free Jumpstart trial bag of either of those by visiting roughchicks.com. That's RUFF chicks.com. and get your free bag now. Your dogs, your cats, they're going to love it. Even the finicky ones will probably love it. So check it out. People just glommed onto the story in this way that I was so grossed out by, which is why I've been saying for the last couple of days, I don't want to cover this guy. I don't care about this guy. I hate this guy. And then this TikTok came out, and I was so glad that someone started to dig in.
First off, this man has a GoFundMe with over $20,000 in it. He's not homeless. Period.
Right.
He lives on a boat, except for the short year that he spent in prison for beating a EMT with a violin.
Oh,
His
that's great.
GoFundMe is under a different name than the one that he's using in the Daily Press and the one that he was arrested in. So it's really hard to tell who exactly he is. But what I have found is that his Facebook page lists himself as a digital creator. That's right, a digital creator. He lives in Palm Beach. Knowing that there was going to be a storm, he anchored himself to the worst place in all of Tampa. The worst place. From where he anchored, there are 4 marinas. The Hillsborough River, a short jaunt, like literally not even 700 feet from where he's anchored, would have been a safer location to put his boat. He was offered hotels. He was offered homes. He has clearly made $20,000 in a GoFundMe. All
what a
of
grifter,
this
man.
for internet clout. Meantime, there are people who are homeless in Tampa and St. Pete.
And they don't get shit.
Clearwater area.
Exactly.
There are people who are infirm, who are gravely ill, who have no cars, who cannot leave, who do not have options. And those people have my sympathies. Those are the people
Yep.
that deserve our sympathy.
Yeah.
Not people who've decided that they want to chase clout on the internet. Not people who have $20,000 in a GoFundMe that they started 3 weeks ago. Not people who came to Tampa to make a point. Not people who chase internet fame.
And he's like going to get $100,000 boat and a new podcast. And he's like, this is my dream. Yeah, we bet it is.
Oh my God. So
What a grifter.
then the stories started coming out, like his entire history. He's been arrested a jillion times. He's got a jillion different mugshots, as you can see here.
My God.
So he's 54. There's an open criminal case over whether or not his boat even belongs to him. As she
Nice.
said, he's been arrested for battery against an LEO, drug possession, breaking and entering. He apparently poured gasoline on a bench where a woman was sitting and set it on fire, tried to set her on fire.
Nice.
And so this guy on TikTok just decided, I'm going to make a star out of this guy. And he did. And people fell for it immediately. And so then Aiden Ross, he changed his mind, thankfully. So he was like, oh, well, crap. I'm now hearing all these stories about him. I am rescinding the offer. I'm not giving this guy a show. I'm not giving this guy a boat. So some girl went to go interview Lieutenant Dan about the rescinding of the offer. And here is that conversation.
Feel about Aiden Ross telling you he not getting you a boat no more?
He came to me. I never went to him. He offered it to me. I never asked for it. So then he turned around and he starts saying about my history. Well, you should have did that before you made the offer.
He's probably right about that.
About your image and who you have working for you. You should have done your due diligence and looked me up before you made me an offer of $100,000 sign-on bonus to $50,000 a month.
He ain't wrong.
$100,000 boat. And I'm going to let you go because I don't care about that. But I'm going to tell you
He
this.
took the money away too?
Huh?
He took the $100K?
Took that, as far as I know, everything.
Oh, are you happy about your GoFund hitting 30-something thousand though?
I'm free.
You supposed to be living your best life in Dubai. Or you are?
I'll be there. This is only the beginning.
This is just the beginning? I know that's right.
This
Our
is only
world.
the beginning.
Our world, man.
It's just disgusting. I mean,
Our
it's just vile.
Maybe he and Tuah could do like a dual podcast together.
They probably will. I mean, that's
You're
the
right.
thing, is that he's right. When he says this is just the beginning, he's probably right, because our
Right.
country is filled with morons who will send this guy money.
And support morons. Right.
Oh my God.
As evidenced by the
so much.
Kardashians.
It
Yes.
just infuriates me. The
I
fact
know.
that, and as soon as I saw the swarm, you know what I mean? As soon
You
as
were
I
like-
saw people going, oh my God, is he okay? Let's
You're
get
like,
an
what's
update about-" I was
you're like, what's
oh
this?
my God.
What's this guy's grift? What is
Yeah,
it?
exactly. People just
Mhm.
fall for the shit, and it just makes me insane with rage.
I know, because
Anyway.
people are dumb. And then you know what? These same people vote. FYI.
Mm-hmm. Yep.